Have you ever noticed that many people around you seem to be playing roles? Some hide hidden motives behind smiles, while others pretend to be someone they're not. But what if you could see beyond that facade? Today, we're going to explore techniques to uncover the true personality of the people around you. I'm Marco, and welcome to another video. We live in a world where it's often hard to distinguish what's real from what's just a mask. And while it might seem challenging, there's a way to pick up on the intentions behind the words and behaviors of those around us. These skills not only help us understand others better, but also strengthen our connections, building relationships based on authenticity and empathy. 1. The power of tell me more. The tell me more technique is simple, yet it has a powerful effect in any kind of conversation, from business meetings to personal interactions. When someone says something and you respond with a genuine tell me more, you create a safe space for that person to express themselves more freely without the pressure of being interrupted or judged. This invitation fosters an atmosphere of true curiosity and interest, something that, for many, is rare and precious. This technique disarms egos, eliminates the need for debates, and moves the conversation to a place of empathy and active listening, where the other person feels they are genuinely being heard. When applied in negotiations or corporate settings, for instance, tell me more reveals much beyond the initial position that person presented. They feel they can explore their reasoning without fear, often sharing additional details that bring to light real interests and concerns that might not surface in a traditional approach. This small gesture can lead the other person to reveal far more than they initially intended, showing not only their intentions but also their doubts and uncertainties, allowing you to steer the conversation with greater intelligence and empathy. In informal settings or even in personal relationships, tell me more is even more impactful. People naturally want to be understood, and this technique encourages them to open up in ways they might not feel comfortable doing under normal circumstances. By adopting this approach, you become a safe harbor, someone who listens not just to words, but also to the feelings behind them. This type of authentic, non-defensive connection often leads to deep conversations and even revelations that strengthen mutual trust and understanding. 2. Observe how they treat others. One of the most effective ways to understand someone's true character is by observing how they treat people who aren't at the top. In both formal and informal settings, people reveal a lot in how they interact with those they consider to be in lower positions, whether that's attendants, waitstaff, or assistants. Someone who shows respect, kindness, and attentiveness, even to those who seem out of the spotlight, demonstrates an integrity that goes beyond appearances. In contrast, those who treat such professionals with coldness or disregard display a lack of empathy and a hierarchical mindset that speaks more to insecurity and self-centeredness than to strength or leadership. This seemingly small detail reflects genuine character, especially in moments when there's no social pressure to seem kind. In essence, true character shines through in the ability to be empathetic and fair, regardless of the status or position of the people around them. 3. Understand the past, comprehend the present. Understanding someone's past offers valuable insights into their actions and reactions in the present. Past experiences, especially painful ones, shape how each individual views and interacts with the world, helping that person break free from negative cycles that influence their choices. Being aware of the effects of the past allows us to identify emotional traumas and blocks that often limit authenticity. Instead of judging reactions, we're led to understand that every current behavior has a reason, and that with understanding and patience, people can learn to express themselves in a freer, more genuine way. 4. Sudden tone shifts signal lies. Body language and tone of voice reveal far more than words alone. In particular, sudden shifts in tone often indicate discomfort, nervousness, or even an attempt to hide the truth. When someone lies, there's an internal pressure that causes small leaks of truth, such as hesitations, voice cracks, or a sudden speed up in their speech. In serious conversations, a steady, consistent tone builds trust, but sudden changes in pitch or rhythm can signal an inconsistency between what the person says and understand what they actually feel. These details are valuable, not only to gauge sincerity, but also to assess how secure and comfortable someone feels with the topic at hand. Learning to identify and interpret these signs takes practice and observation, but once mastered, the skill serves as a true radar to gauge the transparency of any conversation. 5. Moments of honesty when no one's watching. A person's true personality is revealed when they believe no one is paying attention. In these situations where the social stage seems empty, masks fall and natural behavior comes out. It's in these moments, free from external expectations, that we can observe someone's genuine character. This can be as simple as how they treat a stranger who approaches unexpectedly, like someone asking for help on the street, or even an employee in a setting where there are no witnesses to their attitude. These situations reflect the most authentic motivations and values of people. When someone acts with kindness or respect in moments where nothing is at stake and where no one will judge them for it, we see what truly drives them. These actions reflect a type of integrity and character that doesn't rely on external validation. The opposite, however, also applies. If someone treats others poorly or acts rudely in situations of anonymity, this behavior also tells us something significant about them. These actions reveal not only who they are, but also the type of morals they hold for themselves. These small revelations are valuable clues that often go unnoticed. When we develop the habit of observing these moments, we gain a more realistic and profound understanding of the people around us. These spontaneous behaviors are the truest indicators of character, as they are unplanned acts without social pressure or rewards involved that show who we really are. 6. Exposed emotional reactions reveal priorities. Imagine someone who reacts with anger upon seeing an injustice or unfair behavior. This emotional response may indicate that justice and integrity are central values in their life. For another person, a strong reaction of enthusiasm when hearing about a new project or idea might show that they value innovation, learning, or personal growth. In both cases, these emotional reactions act as clear indicators that something has touched a sensitive spot, a personal priority. The ability to recognize what moves someone emotionally allows us to navigate relationships more empathetically and strategically. Knowing what someone values helps create a more respectful dialogue, as you understand what resonates with them and what to avoid to prevent unnecessary conflict. Furthermore, by showing understanding and respect for these reactions, you become a reliable and supportive figure, building a more genuine and deeper connection. Understanding a person's emotional reactions is not only a way to better grasp their priorities, but also a path to strengthening bonds based on empathy. It's the key to perceiving, without judgment, what truly matters to them, a level of understanding that transforms interactions and helps us build authentic, lasting relationships. Now make sure to subscribe to this channel and leave a like, because understanding what lies beyond words and observing real behavior might seem like a complex skill, but with practice, it becomes second nature. These techniques not only help us spot hidden intentions, but also bring us closer to more authentic and meaningful relationships. So next time you feel surrounded by actors, remember these tips and start noticing the true character around you.